6 years later, they revealed the truth about Dragon Ball Super's 4 supreme gods. During the Tournament of Power, the Grand Priest praised 4 gods for having the best universes, making them too good to compete. That's why they were left out. Few people know that the true identities of these 4 Hakaishins and the reasons for their greatness were officially revealed. Jin, Araki, Iwan, and Liquir are legendary geniuses who've excelled in their fields for millions of years. The secrets you'll discover reveal why Universe 11 with Jiren and Universe 7 with Goku pale, in comparison to Universes 1, 5, 8, and 12. Starting with Universe 1, the strongest universe, meaning the one with the highest mortal level on Zen's scale. Oh. On the scale, its mortal level surpasses number 7 more than double Universe 7, which only has 3.18.
But how did this universe become so absurd?
Each universe has 3 pillars, and the better they are, the higher the mortal level will be. They are Hakaishin, Kaioshin, and Tenshi, Portuguese for God of Destruction, God of Creation, and Angel. Universe 1's trio is incredible, especially Kaioshin Anato, who surpasses all Universe 7 Kaioshins combined. He isn't just any Kaioshin, but a supreme Kaioshin. Anato is highly effective, and his efforts made Universe 1 reach the highest mortal level. He is the god of creation and, like all Kaioshins, can create planets and life. He creates great planets and lives. He is neither lazy nor careless. Although he is highly ranked among the deities, Anato doesn't appear arrogant about it. Commonly seen with a gentle smile on his face, he shows himself to be sensible, as he is one of the few divine beings who realize that Goku is the only reason the lower universes have a chance to survive. Likewise, he's one of the few Supreme Kaioshins unfazed when the Xenios erased the universe. And in fact, he sees this as necessary for the balance of all universes. He also seems to despise the lower-level universes that participate in the Tournament of Power, since he doesn't seem to care who wins the tournament. He believes nothing will change for those not involved. He doubts the Tournament of Power's effectiveness, claiming it won't improve the universe's low mortal level. But he didn't expect the tournament's surprising events. Before we continue, I want to share a life-changing message that could impact you too. Have you noticed how much the world has changed recently? We're always connected and technology keeps advancing. Amid all this, one thing keeps growing: Bitcoin. Since I started talking about this here on the channel just over a month ago, Bitcoin has already increased in value by more than 15%. We all need goals, freedom, and yes, Bitcoin. Why? Bitcoin had the highest return in the past decade, averaging over 70% annual growth. Meanwhile, the real lost more than 50% against the dollar, and Bitcoin appreciated by more than 4,000%. And today it's already a reality. Remember, there are only 21 million Bitcoins worldwide, with 19 million already mined. Bitcoin is running out. There isn't enough for everyone, so buying now could secure future sovereignty. Those who know how to secure it won't have this money confiscated, making it a way to protect and diversify assets. If you're curious about Bitcoin but don't know where to start, now is the time. MB, the largest digital asset platform in Latin America, has an amazing campaign for new clients. It's simple. Open your free account in under 5 minutes, invest at least R-Real, Brazilian currency. 50 in Bitcoin, and you're done. You'll get R-Real, Brazilian currency, 25 credit in your MB account within 7 days to use as you wish. Now is a great time to invest in the currency of the future. It's the ideal opportunity to begin. With a transparent and secure platform that meets Central Bank, Comissão de Valores Mobiliários and ANBIMA regulations. And to join, it's very simple. Just scan the QR code on the screen with your phone or access it through the link in the description and pinned comment. Even if you don't invest now, download the app, create an account, and explore. Learning is the first step. And in the end, Bitcoin isn't just a trend, it's a game changer. It's your future self, thanking you for what you did today. Stop letting your money lose value and neglecting your family's future. Link is in the description and pinned comment. Thanks, MB. But he didn't expect the tournament's surprises, such as Goku reaching Ultra Instinct. Seeing this, he grows intrigued, reminding himself that even gods struggle to achieve this form. At the tournament's end, he is the only Supreme Kai not surprised by Android 17's wish to restore all erased universes, showing that one of the reasons for his universe's success is that he has the ability to understand Zen's will and reasoning. Oh, aside from typical mortal behavior, after all, he creates them. As a Supreme Kaioshin, he is far stronger than mortals and lower Kaios or Kaioshins. In the Dragon Ball hierarchy video, I explained why Kaioshins shouldn't be weaker than mortals like Goku or Vegeta. Them being weaker is basically absurd, and this has to do with their origin from a diseased prata fruit. His name is from the Egyptian goddess Anato, and research shows an interesting link to this Kaioshin story. After all, in mythology, she was a loyal servant of the god in the temple of Baal, and Anato is also a loyal servant, both to Yuan and to Awamu. Let's discuss Yuan, the most efficient god of destruction. What are his secrets, and how did he create such an incredible universe? First, we need to clarify what incredible means here. The mortal level is like Dragon Ball's Human Development Index, but more comprehensive. It measures culture, scientific progress, and overall racial quality. This all relates to Yuan, a character known for hiding strong emotions. Akira Toriyama created this character to keep his expression completely hidden. Behind it all, a god of destruction knows exactly what must exist in the universe. He is described on the official Dragon Ball website as someone who has strong passion, enthusiasm, and explosive feelings, in contrast to his calm appearance. He is so respected that he's the only spared god of destruction. He didn't sweat when Xenos erased Universe 9 because he believed his own universe wouldn't face consequences, unlike lower-level universes. That doesn't mean warriors from this universe are stronger than all Tournament of Power fighters, but there's a very good chance. More intellectually developed lives can use Ki, making them stronger. As the god of destruction, he's the top administrator. There are several races available to build a very powerful team for a possible Tournament of Power. 2. Something that Universe 7 doesn't have. There are several reasons. I could make a video on why Universe 7 might be the strongest, but it's actually among the weakest. Unlike Universe 7, Universe 1 has a much greater diversity of fighters, as well as a much greater diversity of life, too. Life's diversity also affects the mortal level. That was prevented in Universe 7 since there was Frieza, for example, who wiped out several races that could have been potentially dangerous to him, as the Emperor of the universe. This greatly hinders Universe 7, while Universe 1 avoids the problem entirely since Yuan stops the threat early. Of the three pillars, Kaioshin, Hakai, Shin, and Angel, the most impressive in Universe 1 is Angel Awamu. Looking at his appearance, maybe you wouldn't think much of him. He's an angel who is millions of years old and extremely experienced. Also, the proper mindset behind the god of destruction Yuan originates from him. He was not only Yuan's martial arts teacher, shaping him into the god of destruction and the universe's strongest, but also trained his mindset. He and Yuan also worked together incredibly well. Because this angel is an angel who has a specific ability that probably makes him the best angel of all, an ability that hasn't been documented by any other angel. But having this guy by your side makes being a god of destruction much easier. Awamu has the ability to sense everything that happens in the universe. Yes, just that. In other words, he is able to monitor, through his perception alone, all the planets. For Yuan then, Yuan could just go there and destroy, consulting Awamu as a source of information. Anato, Yuan, and Awamu are undoubtedly an incredible trio. I can't imagine Universe 1 or Universe 5 ever having mortal-level problems in their history. This universe is frightening, with Arak, the god of destruction, Oguma, the supreme Kaioshin, and Cooktail the angel as its three pillars. Most people dislike this universe due to the character designs, but its uniqueness makes it incredible. Starting with Oguma. Something interesting is that this Oguma you're seeing here on the screen is actually a woman. That's right, Oguma is a woman. She is a gentle, supreme Kaioshin who values balancing knowledge and power. This makes sense, just like my video on the 12 most powerful gods of destruction. I noted that some gods of destruction value power over knowledge and can be extremely strong. However, in a bad universe like Bios, the first pillar, Oguma moves in the opposite direction. She is proud of her work, because she understands that her own preservation, as well as that of her fellow gods and her universe, depends on the recognition of her good work. On Zen's part, while Universe 7's East Supreme Kai is inexperienced and lost, Oguma is a very peaceful Supreme Kai. She has the instincts of a Shinden, her race, as she is entirely focused on creation and not on destruction. But don't be fooled. Oguma as a Supreme Kai is far more powerful than ordinary mortals and even other Shindens. Before the Tournament of Power, she and the other gods from exempt universes arrive in the Null Realm. She tries to decline the Grand Priest Daishinkan's offer to test the arena's durability. She's surprised when Laqueer and Yuan interrupt and agree, but doesn't stop Araki, the god of Universe 5, from leaving. While watching the tournament, she's surprised when Zeno erases Universes 9 and 10. She is inspired by Oguma, a god from Irish mythology, known for being the god of eloquence, prophecy, and the master of poetry, which makes perfect sense for the character, who seems to be romantic. An interesting fact is her voice actress also voices UBI, as women often voice children in dubbing. The second pillar of Universe 5 is Araki, an extremely interesting and very experienced character, possibly being one of the oldest gods or even the oldest god. He thoroughly investigates what should be targeted for destruction, and this investigative skill puts him ahead of several other gods. He seeks to expand his universe's potential with minimal destruction, unlike other gods like Bios, who indulge themselves or destroy planets for trivial reasons. Araki's strategy is interesting because he can observe longer to see if the planet eventually develops, rather than discarding it early. Although some other gods seem lazy, Araki is disciplined, meditating often and continuing his training, like the god of destruction. By training, I mean mental, not just physical training. Once a god of destruction reaches a certain level, the universe's life no longer threatens him. They need to train other things besides strength, since when they take the position, they're already the strongest. He values life, as shown by his visible distress over the erasure of Universes 9 and 10, and this approach to preserving life benefited him greatly. The third pillar is one of Universe 5's most incredible and, for many, the most amazing. After all, we're talking about an angel, we have Cooktail. He is an angel completely different from all the others. Although he is Araki's martial arts teacher and clearly in great shape, he stands out in this area because Oguma and Araki are highly experienced. The Supreme Kyoshins have millennia of knowledge, and Oguma is as wise as Araki. Cooktail learns from both. Exactly, it's almost a reverse process. So while he teaches martial arts and how to become extremely powerful, he learns about the knowledge of the universe, with Oguma and Araki. Possibly being one of the most inexperienced angels, but who definitely helped Araki reach his level of power. Being a god of destruction is never easy. Universe 5's twin is Universe 8, one of the 4 superior universes. An interesting fact is that all these universes have their own pair as well. Universe 8 is paired with Universe 5, and Universe 1 is paired with Universe 1-2. Let's discuss Universe 5's pair since pairs are usually similar. Let's find out. This universe is especially interesting because its god of destruction is the only one to show a transformation. Its 3 pillars are Liquir, Iru, and Korn, or Korin Iru, the first pillar. The Supreme Kai of the universe also uses his own tactic to stand out. This is only possible because he truly enjoys being a Supreme Kai. He is officially described as a character who loves making plans and gets excited when those plans start to work out. And because he's extroverted, he clearly shows his relief for his universe. Spared from the tournament of power and proud of doing a good job and being part of it. Like all Supreme Kyoshins, despite his looks, he is extremely powerful. I believe Kyoshins from other universes might be strong enough to compete and excel in the tournament of power. The Kyoshin race is meant to be powerful, but they waste their potential just drinking tea. The universe's second pillar is Liquir, a fascinating god of destruction who may be the fans' favorite. He looks really cool. Remember, I said he was Universe 5's twin. These gods operate in completely different ways. Araki and Liquir. While Araki tries to preserve lives as much as possible, Liquir lives to eliminate flaws in the plans of his supreme, Kyoshin Iru. He eliminates anyone who lowers the universe's mortal level. In short, if you interfere, you're gone. Despite his rough look, Liquir is jovial and proud of his strength, often boasting about his universe's superiority. Regarding Yuan and wishing for a friendly match in the Tournament of Power, in the arena, Liquir also seems to respect so-called love, since he supported Ribriani's strength in the Tournament of Power. Although confident in his universe's superiority, he was visibly stunned. Like many gods when Universe 9 was erased. This shows that he has a certain degree of respect for life. He stands out as the only god of destruction who has manifested a transformation, the Nine-Tails transformation. He's inspired by Japanese mythology, specifically the Kyubi no Tsune, the nine-tailed fox, which also inspired the anime Naruto. In the Nine-Tails state, he broke free from Bellman's prison sphere and unleashed a powerful energy barrage. The universe's final pillar is Korun, Liquir's teacher, who likely aided his transformation. Of course, he is also the strongest being in Universe 8. He is a confident angel, openly expressing his high self-regard and knowing he's among the best. In the manga, he respects his colleagues. He was annoyed by Goku's casual attitude toward his father and the 2 Zenyattes, but was shocked to learn Goku had helped them. He'd never seen a mortal help the Zenyattes. Interestingly, Korin was meant to be Universe 9's angel. He even made his first public appearance in a Japanese magazine. However, Sidra, the god of Universe 9, was by his side instead of Liquir. He was drawn by Akira Toriyama, while some other angels were drawn by Toyotaro. His name is a pun on corn brand, a type of alcohol. All the gods and angels have names based on alcoholic drinks. I can also bring inspiration through inspiration. The hierarchy video will likely be more complete if it gets strong support. So, leave a like on this video and comment below if you want a full hierarchy video, because it's going to be the most interesting video of all here about Dragon Ball. And last but not least, we have Universe 12. This universe is fascinating. Its three pillars are Gin, the god of destruction Agu, the supreme Kaioshin, and Martino, the angel. This one is known for its highly advanced technology. The first time machine and time travel, created by mortals across all universes, including Bulma from Universe 7, originated in Universe 12. This universe functions due to a unique balance between the Kaioshin and the god of destruction. The calm Kaioshin and the psychopathic god of destruction balance each other. Kaioshin Agu is very focused on being and sounding virtuous. Although his universe is developed, he still wants to elevate it further. He's obsessed with it. Interestingly, in both universes, the Kaioshin is as important, if not more so, than the god of destruction for universe development. But many times they are oppressed by these very gods. AGU is proud of his skill as the supreme Kaioshin, confident in himself and his companions. Zeno and future Zeno spared Universe 12's deities because they performed well. After Universe 9 died, he and most other deities seemed shocked and especially saddened. He is also a very powerful being. According to Zamasu in the manga, the time machine made by a Universe 12 mortal from future Trunks' timeline was kept by future AGU. In the sacred realm of the universe, 12 Kaioshins, he is fully aware of all events in the universe. The second pillar is Gin, god of destruction. He's an excellent god of destruction because he always completes his destruction missions successfully. He does his job ruthlessly and impartially, but his effectiveness leaves him bored once there's nothing left to destroy. He is typically confident, proud, and intelligent, able to detect the Grand Priest's intentions. When he suggested testing the arena for the Tournament of Power, alongside Yuan, Liquor, and Araki, he already knew they would be ordered to rebuild it after they finished. Gin refused, saying the results would be obvious. He and Anato, the first Kaioshin I mentioned in the Universe 1 video, were the only ones who smiled at 17's wish to restore the erased universes, implying he values life and had already anticipated this. Now we have the angel behind Universe 12, specifically the angel named Martino. She basically doesn't need to do much, thanks to her excellent Supreme Kaioshin and God of Destruction. However, she thinks about trying to raise the level of those two even more. After all, as their teacher, she aims to push them higher and higher. Like most, she appears indifferent to mortal lives. When Universes 9 and 10 were erased, she kept smiling as before. She is also Universe 12's strongest being. Like Gin and Kitella, two gods have identical symbols on their God of Destruction robes. Cognac, the angel of Universe 4, and Martino also share the same symbols. And I can show you how this correlates in the next videos. Like this video if you enjoyed it and want more content about different universes. Comment your curiosity or suggest topics for the channel. Subscribe so you don't miss absolutely anything, because I'm going to release really great videos from now on. Watch the video on the 12 most powerful gods where I discuss their strengths as fighters. I mentioned many cool things not in this video. That's it, thanks for your support. I'll stop here, see you. Remember to open your MB account now or you'll regret missing this chance. This is your chance to build your future. Scan the code. Thanks for your support. I'll stop here. See you.